Talking about data and talking about how to use data, I think this is something very important for uh, everybody who's involved in the health system, but also for stroke support organizations. You have to know your numbers and figures. So personally, I'm a data-driven guy. I love data, so I love to talk about figures and so on. And what I do is I look up data all the time. But I'm always aware that this is important when you talk not only to journalists, but also to regional politicians or to people who want to know what's going on within their region. So it's on the one hand very important that you have data on a national basis or on a European basis if you want to make comparisons, but also people like to know what's going on in their region. And sometimes it's a little bit difficult to grab the data. For instance, if you don't have a national health system, if you don't have national registers, how to get the data. So you can go into the statistics, you can go into publications, but sometimes it's also important that you do surveys on your own, that you ask people about their experience, that you put together some data, and if you don't have too much evidence, just to say this is the best guess we have, but the data are important, but on the other hand it's also important that it's not only data, it's people, it's patients, it's their carers who are behind the data. So I would say to have a good mixture between data, but also to have personal stories. I think that's the most important thing.